Well, good morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Manna. And of course, it's Semen Seed, 4 of 5, part 4 of 5, Fruitful Seed. Fruitful Seed. What kind of seed receiver are you? What kind of seed receiver are you? That's the question on the floor this morning. Good morning, everybody. It is so good to be with you on this morning. And all week long, we've been dealing with semen seed. I started it out actually on Sunday, been breaking it down. I'm not going to go over the whole story again in Genesis 38. Go back and check it out. I'm just going to pick up this morning and begin giving you a fresh word right now. Good morning, Liz. How are you? Good morning, Brenda. How are you? Erica, how are you? Pamela, how are you? Angela, how are you? What a wonderful morning it is, Angela. I'm going to be in North Carolina at the mid-year conference here next week. Just during the week, of course, be home on Sunday, of course. Good morning, Vicky. How are you? Verena, how are you? Joel, how are you? Elder Jan, how you feeling? Praying for you every day, lifting you up in prayer. Good morning, Deborah. How are you on this morning? Betty, grand rising to you as well. Grand rising to you as well. Jackie, how are you? Or Jacquelina, how are you doing? I have a word for you all on this morning. Now, you already know that we've been talking about this whole thing about semen seed. Good morning, Verena. How are you on this morning? And I just really want to go even further, just getting really into it. Good morning, Tally. How are you, Brother Nesbitt? How are you doing on this morning? And this morning, Fruitful Seed, how are you receiving seed? How are you receiving seed? We've been dealing with it all week long. Good morning, Anna. How are you? And I just really want to kind of jump right into the word on this morning. Are you ready? Are you ready? Has this been blessing you? Has it been blessing you? Let me know. Put it in the chat area if it's been blessing you. Fruitful Seed, Semen Seed, part 4 of 5, Fruitful Seed. How are you receiving seed? How are you receiving seed? Matthew, text, talk, takeaway, 5 minutes or less. Here we go. Matthew 13:23. Matthew 13:23. I'm going to do some reading this morning because I think it really is going to bless you. Actually, Matthew 13:18, if you will. I'm going to start out with that. Hear then the parable of the sower. Hear then the parable of the sower. Jesus talking. A parable is a earthly story with a heavenly meaning. A earthly story with a heavenly meaning. He's talking about how the seed is planted and how do people receive the seed. Jesus breaks it down. There are 4 types. Put it in the chat area. 4 types of seed receivers, because based on how you receive the seed will determine whether how fruitful you will be. The first type of seed receiver is no revelation. I get the seed, I get no revelation from the seed. Here it is in 19th verse says, when anyone hears the word of the kingdom and does not understand it, no revelation, the evil one comes and snatches away what has been sown in his heart. And I add her heart. This is what was sown along the path. Remember, Jesus gives the parable, how the sower sows the seed and where the seed ends up. No revelation. Why no revelation? No spirit on the inside. Flesh and blood cannot reveal to you what is in the word. It requires the spirit on the inside to engage the word that comes, that there might be revelation. The first type of seed receiver is no revelation. The second one is no reveler. The reveler. Catch this. In verse 20 says this: as for what was sown on rocky ground, this is the one who hears the word and immediately receives it with joy. How many folk you know? It ain't important as to how high you jump on Sunday, is where you land on Monday. Folk jumping all over the church. A reveler. But what happens? Yet he has no root in him or her. but endures for a while, and when tribulation or persecution arises on account of the word that has been received, immediately falls away. The reveler, all over the church, jumping and shouting. You ain't got no revelation, and you're jumping and shouting over everywhere, but trust and believe, come Monday morning, you won't be living the word that you received in that seed. That's no revelation or no understanding. The reveler, here's the third type of person that receives a seed. I hope it's not you. The worrier. The worrier. The worrier. Look here in verse 22. Verse 22 says, as for what was sown among thorns, this is the one who hears the word, the seed, but the cares of the world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word and proves unfruitful. I'm so preoccupied with what is going on in my life, the things that are happening all around me. I worry the seed to death. Oh my God. I worried the seed to death. I got a word. It was a powerful word, a seed in my life. It should have bore fruit, but I worried it to death. I worried it to death. Here's the fourth type of seed receiver that should be producing fruit, the liver. The liver. Here it is. The 23rd verse. As for what was sown on good soil, this is the one who hears the word and understands it. Got revelation. He or she indeed bears fruit, fruitful, and yields. Not only yields, check the yield out. In one case, 100-fold, depending on the word. In another, 60, and still another 30. What a bountiful, fruitful harvest. When I live out the word, when I live it out, I can look for a harvest. Hey, what's your takeaway this morning? What's your takeaway this morning? Your takeaway is this. Which seed receiver are you? Which seed receiver are you? I certainly hope that you are a liver, not a worrier, not a revelatory or reveler, and not the person that has no revelation. Which one are you? Hey, if this bless you, bless somebody else. Share the manna. Don't keep it to yourself. The Lord be with you. His face shine upon you. Give you peace. I'll see you tomorrow morning with more morning manna. God bless you.